Goddamn. You know, well, first of all, welcome to the Excellent Thing Experience. Goddamn. Yeah, I got this annoying gnat. Flying around in here. It's funny because God works in mysterious ways. I came to the studio because I'm looking on my surveillance cameras and I'm like, I didn't leave this light on. Shout out to Shimmy, goddamn. So I was like, whoa, this thing has been on for a couple days because I haven't been here for a minute. And it's so funny because this is what happens. See, when my wife and daughter come here and use the premises, I never know what's left on. And, you can't see the daylight light. You can't see the lights on in the daylight, right? So, but that's cool. Shout out to the Real Lioness, goddamn. So, yeah, it's interesting. But as y'all know, I've been going for a little minute. We're dealing with this healing process, and the healing process is a very intricate journey. The real healing. We're not talking about that YouTube group. We're talking about real healing. Because a lot of times when y'all talk about healings, comes from that doopy man. You know what I mean? And salute. Shout out to the God of Scientists. What up, bro? So it's a very unique experience. It's very unique because it's just surreal how you're here one day and going the next. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I would never be able to embrace that or understand it, right? You know what I'm saying? It is just, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. You have an enemy, you're like, yeah, I hope you go through whatever. I'd rather them have the pain than to have the pain of somebody losing somebody, you know what I mean? And not only that, you're riding with not only your healing process, but the others around you. And that's very, very hard, you know what I mean? She's fucking, I'm trying to, just excuse me, I'm trying to kill these two little gnats in here on moths. They flew in here when I came here or whatever. Fucking bastards. And, a gnat is, you know what? I just thought of something. I know how women feel about men the same way how I just do about that damn gnat. I can't focus. I can't, no matter what, they're there, it's like you turn on a light and damn, being a woman, boy. Oof. Fuck that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all ladies. If I had a punishment and they said to come back as a woman, I said, yo, I don't want to come back as a woman. I don't want to be a female. It's even harder because when you're going through a situation like this, people are supposed to come together. So as y'all know, people come together, they go to funerals and shit like that. The only time I see men acting like bitches is now. You know what I mean? So men now are more like feminine, as y'all would know, and more womanly. And I say that because women don't unify. Women go against each other. Like there's no unity in the caucus of black women at all. If you think you have unity, there is no unity. I'm going to tell you why there's no unity, right? Let me tell you what I did. I put that girl up there. I put Usher's girl, because she's a woman of color, his wife, and I put up the girl who got on stage. And I know the first thing somebody's gonna probably say is, he got the light-skinned woman there. They ain't black, you know what I'm saying? But they are. You know, the harsh truth is, it is a black woman. You see, the thing is that when you start dividing and looking at foreign women as non-black and Indian women as non-black and Puerto Rican as non-black, see, that's some shit y'all do outside of the 5 boroughs of New York City. That's why New York City is so passionate about our 5 boroughs, because we don't even want to be associated with upstate New York. I know it's a little harsh to say that, but the reason why is because it's a different situation over there. The division is more evident. So when there's a division of black women, it's worse than black men. You know what I mean? We already divided off the rip, because most, you know what I mean, either you're ugly or you're good looking, either you're broke or you got money. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with each other. Ugly niggas don't fuck with pretty niggas, and, you know what I mean, broke niggas don't fuck with niggas that got money, you know what I mean? That part, you know what I mean? And brother unity is very 1960s, 1970s. We don't have a zone of brotherhood. So the problem is now the women are taking the mode of men's mentality, and the men is grabbing your mentality. So everybody's all screwed up. Now, throughout this journey that I'm going through is a real life journey, you know what I mean? Because I lost a significant family member, in-law, but it's my family, you know what I mean? And it's devastating. It's devastating to see the pain of people. And you know, the one thing that I've endured, I've had a woman, and she knows who she is, and she knew what was going on. And I remember the first time she asked me how old was the person. I think that's a very disrespectful question. Well, what does it matter? Because, you know, usually when people ask that, generally speaking, they're just trying to connect their age, you know. You really want to fuck a person up and you know their age, tell them it's their age and watch the look on their face. Then they want to know, what do they have? How long do they have it? It's sort of like, I'll give an example. It's like, let's say, for example, what happened was so-and-so passed. How old were they? 42. And you know the person's 42 asking that. And now you fuck with them because you know that person doesn't do whatever. And you're like, well, they didn't do this and that's why they died. Oh shit, now they all fucked up. Psychology little trick that I do. But I told this person the question, and this particular person tried to be consoling, and she was terrible at it. So I stopped talking ages. That's why I don't like to talk about ages. Not even with me, with nobody. Because people are too stupid. And I think the problem is that people try to be consoling, and they get worse the more and more they talk, you know what I mean? Women don't know how to love a man. Men don't know how to love a woman. Women don't know how to love women. Men don't know. It's all fucked up. So when you go against each other and you're used to that, it becomes your way of life. So when a death happens, they don't know how to process it. My process is just going to be a long road, depending who died. The road is going to be a long road. And it's not the road of a week. Because how long am I in now? I'm in, well, I'm 2 weeks in, but I'm literally a couple of days, 3 days into the events. So, you know, funerals and wakes and stuff like that. People don't know how to be consoling when they're depressed. You can't be consoling if you're depressed. You can't be consoling if you have a lack of love, of, you know what I mean? Any of these issues you're facing mentally, you can't be consoling. You know what I mean? I know how to be consoling. So if somebody's around me, they're going to be gifted with that, because I say that in regards to, especially if they're close to me, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to be right there. So anyway, this particular person, you know, they do the whole, yeah, you know, if you need anything, I'm there to talk, whatever. Now you're overextending yourself, because in most cases, you know what I mean, there's nothing to talk about. You just got to be a listener. When people are going through shit like that, be a good listener, be available when they're available to you. And rejection is God's protection. If they're no longer available, you can't fuck with them. Now, I'm not saying don't use this like, yo, you see who it is when people pass, when you're in the hospital, when you're in jail. Nah, you gotta, if a person is unavailable and they straight up just turn their back on you, you know, in a worse situation, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because rejection is God's protection. You know what I mean? That's the ultimate rejection. It's God's protection, right? Rejection is the ultimate rejection because it's God's protection. So if you're being turned down, thank you very much, G. When you're being turned down and rejected for something, you can't take it, don't take it personal. Take it as the same way a death happened. Like, it's going to be a long journey because now you got to go through this mode of, fucking damn that, man. Black woman, I know how you feel when that shithole approaches you, boy. I'm trying to focus and it's just, you know what I mean? It's like that man is your sister. But anyway, so in the light of it, it revealed her, you know what I mean? And it was very disappointing because that's another part of the journey now because, you know what I mean? I could never deal with her ever again. And this is just a friend, you know what I mean? But she's done, you know what I mean? And because there's no purpose, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in this shit now, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not there, you know what I mean? I don't care who you are, you know what I mean? Some people use it as a weapon because it's like, yo, you know, man, you did this to me. I want you to feel that. Well, you know, remember, you're going to feel it worse. You know what I mean? Because you're a woman. You're going to be out here and you're going to get fucked. Literally. You know, see, this is the thing that I know about men and women that they don't tell you. These podcasts that y'all are hearing, they're all reflected. They're all going through depression, especially the women that got podcasts. I don't even fuck with them because this shit is trash. No, with all due respect. Because y'all reflected on the highest level because you don't have anybody. So when people don't have anybody, you come on here and you find friends and you talk and you think you're helping people. You're not helping people reflecting. You're helping them when you teach them. Now, sisterhood for the black woman, there's none of that. There's more brotherhood and we kill each other. So just think about that. There's more brotherhood with black men and we despise each other. Just think of that. So it's so bad for you as a black woman. We have it better than you. I could get 10 brothers on my side and put together a Ask Nathaniel Be My Set mission and all them niggas are gonna show up. The black woman, I've been trying this shit for 2 years. They won't get along with each other. It's just not, you're not going to see this. Years ago, we used to have this thing called Circle of Sisters that we used to be here in New York City in the Jacob Javits Center, and sisters come together. And how could you come together, in your defense, when there's such a lack of protection, of having a genuine man by your side protecting you? The competition is a disbelief, because in your position, it is so hard to get that ultra male in your life that you admire, that you trust, that protects you. It's almost non-existent. So how can you come together as a unit and you don't have that mechanism? You can't come to a unity of women and you go home and there's nobody that's protecting you. You know what I mean? That's not supposed to coincide. It sounds good, meet and greet, all the above, but that's just not a reality, because I'm one person. You know what I mean? I don't know men that are even obtainable or even a decent level to take care or protect a woman, because they're all with holes. All the good guys that I know, every last one of them are either married to a slut or they made a girlfriend a slut, or they got a slut as a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a good guy that doesn't exist. Every single good guy I know. Or if he's single, he just wants a whore as a girlfriend. So you already are coming into a unit of women telling you, let's stick together and girl power and boss chick. That shit is all bullshit. That shit is all bullshit because you can't be a boss chick and be married to a real man. Is it? Do you know where I'm coming from? You're not even part of that category anymore. You know what I mean? You're not. It's like it's not even a different tax bracket because everybody could be on a different tax bracket and still be the same shit. You know, you could be in there with millionaires, and if the woman ain't got no man, they ain't no different than you. And the reason why it's like, well, a man is everything. It is because as a woman, it is so dangerous for you. Just generally speaking, we ain't even get into the black one. As a woman, you are walking around with gold, with no protection, no bulletproof vest. Some of y'all, no pistol. Most of y'all are walking around in panties and leggings. And men will do anything for that shit. They'll fly to the moon for that shit just to feel it. And forget taste it, because I don't want the lesbians to connect it respectfully. But to feel the inside of a woman is not obtainable. It's just not. It's not obtainable to lesbians the same way it is to a man. Because what makes a man's manhood is part of being with a woman, being inside a woman. So just think, if you ever watch an armored truck, just watch how, when they get out the truck, how they protect that money. Even sometimes they'll come out there with the hand truck, which is change, right? Because they got to roll, because, change is extremely heavy. And look at the amount of responsibility they got to bring that money from a store to that truck. And we all need it, right? We need money. Like, it's money. You got to watch their back, because it only takes one militia to get them niggas. I mean, there's niggas that could do it, but I wouldn't advise it, right? Think of working in a Louis Vuitton store. You guys are closing that shit up at 9 o'clock at night in the winter. Gucci store, and you got these goony, ugly, black and black men and women that, from the hood, coming up there breaking the windows and shit. Think of working in a mall in that section of Gucci. All the ghetto shops, all the fucking ghetto shit. Imagine that. That's dangerous. It's dangerous for me. I bodyguarded somebody, but I signed a waiver. I could never say who, but I bodyguarded somebody for a whole month, and I couldn't do it because it was too dangerous for my life. A major celebrity, you all know who it is. It's a woman. You know what I mean? But to guard this woman, I had to literally be trained to guard her with my body. I'm a bodyguard, so I got to take a bullet for her. Think about that. So you as a woman, getting on the subway in New York City at 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. There's people around. Now when you got that pussy, doesn't matter. Because the man that been watching porn all day and on the internet all day, he can't get to that. So what is he going to do when he can't get it? He's going to take it. You got to think about that. You got to think about the level of you don't see it because you just look at yourself as a human being. You're not a man, so you don't know what you have. You've been told, but you don't know because you can't feel it. You don't have a penis. So just that alone, and I'm just speaking in terms of you transporting and going to empty the garbage, going into your mailbox. That shit is dangerous. A cop pulling you over. God forbid you're younger. Now you gotta, you know what I mean? Think about the situation. And I love these videos when I see a man that's fucking with a woman and the guy knocks him out cold and knocks him to the floor. That's what he's supposed to do. When you see that older woman, that senior woman walking across the street, what I do, I stop my car and put the hazards on. But sometimes I cross the way because I may have one dickhead that may pass by me and get mad because New Yorkers are very impatient and they may kill her. So I literally pull my shit over and walk with her with the car until they hit that sidewalk. Because that's what you're supposed to do. When we go to my daughter's school, the crossing guard doesn't take the sign down until they hit that damn sidewalk. They don't just take it down because you're in a rush. So, because that's what we're supposed to do to each other. If you see another woman getting attacked from a man, you guys are supposed to beat that man into a coma. Now, she's so fucking stupid, she may tell you, get off of him, you know what I mean? But again, that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? A cop, I know a lot of y'all like, you don't like cops, but one thing I love about cops is because they get paid to get killed, you know? I love when cops come to a situation and there's a man that out of control and they put him in the fucking the dirt. I get off on that, you know what I mean? That's why I was never able to be a police officer, because I'm shooting. I don't believe in tasers. I don't believe in none of that shit. If you don't cooperate with me out of a car and you play all that nigga shit like, I don't know my rights, I feel offended, I'm popping you in the fucking head. Because you're not cooperating, I got a deadly weapon, you're not respecting that. So when you have somebody has a deadly weapon, police officer, thug, you gotta take that shit serious. You gotta take it seriously when a nigga threatens you with a pistol. So as a woman, you're in such a position where, unlike us, because we don't have it as hard as you do, we just don't. It's not dangerous to be a man. I could go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning with my shirt off, balls hanging out and all the above. The only thing that's gonna stop it for me is another fucking homo. Like over and over again. That's men do that. Men, you know what I mean? No woman's gonna stop and I'm walking half naked down Richmond Terrace or whatever my blocks are and stop for me and say you want to ride. That's just not the reality. It's gonna be a man. It's gonna be a homo. You gonna get the homo. You gonna get the creep. You may even get a woman. A woman may fuck with you. Yo, what up? You good? You may get lucky every now and then to have some unity where a woman's going to stop and say, oh, you okay? And if y'all black, most cases she going to be probably white. But sisters, y'all want to see each other fucked up. And rightfully so. You know why? Because it's competing. You're competing. There's a lack of sisterhood because there's a lack of good men. So if you have the accessibility to a real live nigga, you're going to hold on to that shit with your life. A lot of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all hold on to the fucking garbage because you don't know the difference. But you don't know the difference. How do you? You understand where I'm coming from? So when that becomes a thing, you as a woman, like girl power, yeah, y'all saying girl power because y'all single and fucked up. You're not gonna say girl power and be married, nigga. I won't allow my wife to say that, nigga. It's us power. There's no girl power, nigga. I got you. You understand? So as a black woman, you're more vulnerable than any of them because the black man hates himself. Gotta think about that. He's already on a different mindset. You walking around looking like a slut because you're trying to get a man. You walking around looking like a slut because that's your environment. Those are the type of men that like that. Nobody checked you. Your father didn't check you. You clearly don't have a dad because you would have never left the house like that. We can see all that. Now you're vulnerable. It's summertime. Y'all ain't got shit to do. Y'all niggas don't go to camps. Y'all don't get jobs, especially the young people, fucking bums. So now you're outside 6, 7 deep. Y'all niggas are underage and wearing nothing. That's dangerous. A lot of y'all got raped and don't even know you were raped. You can be raped just the sexual style. If you fucked a man and he choked you out and stuck his fingers in your mouth, fucked you off from the back and came all in your face and videoed it, you were raped. That's a rape. You don't even know it. To you, it's porn. There was a category in an adult film that was called rape. They took it out of there. They took incest and rape out of there. Now it's stepmother, stepfather, rough sex. Some of y'all don't know what love is. You think love is because your man's eyes is rolling in his motherfucking head. And then when he puts his dick in another man's asshole, he gonna do the same fucking thing. Now what is he then? You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all don't know what is what because y'all don't even know how to make love. How can you love somebody when you don't even love yourself? So you got all these sister networks and women sticking together. That is not happening. I guarantee it won't. It doesn't happen here. I got a theater space in Manhattan right now, upscale theater space, legit, official. This Be Mindset is going on for 3 years right now, and I can't get a meet and greet with 2 motherfuckers. With 2. The fellas, they ready to come. You know what I mean? Again, we're shit too, but I know they'll come. You know what I'm saying? Pause. 3, 4, 5, they'll get on that plane. Yo, Nate, I have to support. I wanted to be there. They want to be there because they know I'm the man on that level, so they know they're going to be good. Y'all have a whole bunch of dynamics to face, light skin, dark skin. Look at this shit that happened with Usher the other day. That fucking embarrassment. For both sides. You get this whore that gets on the fucking stage. Right? Because she want to fuck Chris Brown. Usher's old ass is in there trying to work her. He picks her because she lighter skin. Move on around and they kicks off the fucking stage. Even at this nigga's level, even at his level, his status, that status, rich, famous, superstar, good-looking dude, in great shape, rich as a motherfucker, what else could a man want? And he's never gonna be right after that. Because his ego is smashed. Because he know young Chris Brown got it, and he don't. That's the shit we deal with. You as a woman, first and foremost, if you any darker, what is that saying to you? If you light skinned, what does that mean? Why he didn't put no white bitch up there? She would have fucking turned up. It would have been a lot better. But y'all would have had something to say. So you got to please y'all. Y'all the guests. At the end of the day, it's that pussy hoe. That's what it's all about. Bitches or money over bitches. It's never money over bitches because niggas get money for hoes. Don't believe that. Niggas that talk that shit, that's a bunch of jive. And in most cases, if he's saying that because he been hurt, that's why he's saying money over bitches. Pussy is powerful. And you got it. And you're walking around this motherfucker with no protection. You don't got a bulletproof, y'all don't got no bulletproof panty. A lot of y'all wear no fucking underwear. You ain't got nothing blocking that shit. Some of y'all got little girls that's going to school and guidance counselors. You got to watch that motherfucker. You got to watch them all. That fucking male's a dirty piece of garbage because he can't get his dick wet. You have what he needs. A man needs that. You can't be in the hood, living in the hood, nigga, with Rolls Royces in your driveway. Niggas is hungry. Niggas will come up in there and kill your whole family for that, right? Because you're living in the hood. You're supposed to move out of there if you get money like that. Niggas will, you see what happened in whether it's Dead Presidents, all of our ghetto movies. You know how niggas are with money, paid in full. Think about that just with $1. And think about a vulnerable woman that's in the mode of a man. She's in the presence of a man. And she's on a subway and a nigga walks on that fucking train. She can't get off. How's she gonna protect herself? She gotta have a blicky on her. She can't be playing with no phone. She can't be playing with her Bluetooth. The most she can probably do if she has nothing is be on a speakerphone with somebody as she's walking. She got to get in the door, man. I think every woman should have a pistol. Every woman. I think there should be a law for every woman to have a pistol, but that shithole got it. Because we hate each other. He got it, don't even need it. Most niggas that got guns are scared. They can't fight. And that's how they have a gangster appeal. I'll carry a gun. That's corny as fuck. Why would you tell a nigga you got a gun? That means you pussy. You don't tell nobody. They find out when they fucking try to violate you. When that nigga's sitting in the hospital and he realizing, oh shit, you've been shot in the motherfucking damn head, and I don't know if you're gonna make it, he realized it's because maybe I did something stupid. But these days, niggas don't even know because the random guy's getting shot in the head because everybody got guns over here. Y'all are lacking that. A lot of y'all don't even live in New York City, man. Get a pistol. Go get a motherfucking pistol. Get a premise license at the least. At least keep it in your house. And never tell a man you got it. When a nigga try to violate you, that's when you fucking show him what you got. He won't do that again. Not in hell. We're not protecting you. That's the sad truth. Collectively. I'm speaking, we are not protecting you. So what are you gonna do? Shout out to all the women that's polices and law enforcement. Yeah, you should because of that shithole. You have no choice. Niggas would respect you a lot more when they know you got a hammer. They just do. Because you got to protect you. And we're doing a lousy job at it. The black man's up each other's ass more trying to impress each other than you. He's intimidated by a nigga that make more money. He intimidated by a bigger nigga. I get it all the time. Every time I have talks with new niggas and we be in the car, yeah, man, because I'll shoot a nigga. And that's all because I'm a big nigga. So he let me know that. That's, you know what I mean? When he tells you he's trying to impress you to see if it's because he probably got a little dick. Little dick energy niggas talk about their guns. You understand where I'm coming from? But how you protected by that? All he wants to do is argue with you. Throw water in your fucking face when you disagree with him. Who's protecting you? Where's your daddy? Did your father have the conversation with a man and say, listen, man, if you touch my daughter, I'll kill your whole fucking family? Or without them words, he knows that he would do that. You know what I'm saying? Which is even better because a man of less words is a real man. You see this fly is fucking with me, right? So, with all this being said, I noticed that there's been this, what's the hashtag? Girl boss talk or some shit. Boss chick or whatever. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a whole bunch of loser bitches that got fucked over. Now they talking about we need to network with other sisters. You cannot network with other sisters. It's not happening. You be better off going to an environment with non-black women, white ones. You have a better chance at that. You as a black woman cannot come collectively as a black woman collectively. No. No sisterhood. That's dead. Stop it. It sounds good because they're hurting. Sisters need to get together. We need to stick together. That's not happening. A good man is too valuable. So how the fuck y'all gonna stick together in this fucking one out of fucking 100 niggas that's decent? Think about that. So that means if it's 5,000 of you and 1 out of 100 men are in the fucking place that you are, think about that. It's all, everybody's out for themselves. And respectfully, that makes sense. You can't be friends with a motherfucker like y'all. We all came in here together. We all should leave together. No, the fuck you. That ain't happening. Now she scoops a real nigga. Bye. All that boss chick shit is dead, nigga. I caught a motherfucking jackpot. Bye. They can't even be around you. You know, I seen this cute girl today when she was with these two busted bitches. And I said, you know what's so sad? All she's gonna attract now is no good niggas because of the ugly bitches is gonna fuck her all up. She's not protected because God forbid she fuck one of their niggas. They gonna kill her. They will kill her because she's pretty. First thing they're gonna go for is that face. See, when ugly bitches are ugly, they don't go for each other's face. They go for each other's hair. They punch, they fight. But when you pretty, they cut that fucking face. They hit that, that's that razor hits that face first. It's the first thing that happens. Black women. You won't do that to that white bitch though. Because you know better. You know you're gonna be in it. Don't let her be Jewish. You know you're going to jail. You're never coming home. They condition you. You are conditioned. Because they keep setting you up for failure. You cannot stick together. It's impossible for black women to get along. It is. And y'all are proving it. Look at Mary J. Blige. Look at the age group of Mary J. Blige. Does she coincide and kick it with any of these Victoria Monets and all these young songstresses? Ella Mai, does she does any music with any of them? Do they pop up on stage and show sisterhood? Do you see sisterhood with Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim even at they fucking level? Do you see homage getting paid with your Trailblazers? Do you see them bringing out and paying homage? Do you see motherfucking Kim Kardashian bringing out Shaka Khan and saying that's a real sister? You don't see that. Even at their level. They can't. Maya's mistake is she always thought she was a regular looking chick. You can't look like that and just do average things. You just can't do it. That's why she's celibate, because she keeps fumbling the fucking ball. She probably had a whole bunch of ugly bitches around her and thought it was all good, and next thing you know, they went out, she got all the attention, all them bitches got fucking angry because she thinks everybody's her friend. Now she fucks a nigga, got nothing to do with the ugly bitch, but the ugly bitch, oh, I liked him, and you knew it. She pulls that in her head. Now you have the division of the worst thing possible is complexion. You know what I mean? We don't go through all that. A nigga's a nigga. I don't give a fuck if he's a Benzino, a motherfucking Morris Chestnut. It's still a nigga, still a man. It's all the same shit. Oh, Nate, there's different. No, there's not. A man has a dick and balls, nigga, that's it. Once you start having that mindset that they're different, you're vulnerable. Now, do I feel that y'all not listening? Nah, I don't feel that y'all not listening. I feel black sisters is listening. Y'all really do want to listen. Y'all really want to learn. Y'all really want to get this shit right, but y'all keep fumbling the ball. Because you don't know what love is. That should be right in your face. You don't even know what the fuck it is. Like, did you see love today? No, I ain't see it in years. I'm like, damn, bitch. It was in your face 3 fucking times today. They don't see it. This shit that y'all as black women don't even understand. Y'all ain't even got to do to a nigga. White bitches got to suck dick, lick out asses, and let them come dump in their face. They got to do all that extra shit. Y'all ain't got to do all that. You choose to do it because that's what a nigga told you. A nigga tell you he ain't being with a woman that don't suck his dick, well, you know what I mean? Tell that gay ass nigga to go to fucking Greenwich Village and go get a boyfriend. That's unnecessary. You don't have to do that. You're black. You got the best pussy on the planet. Let me tell you the difference with me. When I fuck a black woman, there's nothing else I need to do. She don't got to suck my dick. That's a privilege. If you choose to do that, that's on you, but it ain't a requirement. The pussy's enough. At least in the gay community, they tell the nigga, if you want some pussy, go get a woman, right? You know what I mean? But y'all not confident enough to tell a nigga, if you want to fuck me in my ass, go get a motherfucking goddamn man. He bamboozles you. So when you're in a mode of sisterhood, y'all only do sisterhood when y'all fucked up. Sorry. Y'all watch these TV shows, when y'all see the women coming together, it's because they all fucked up. Got a situation at home. No good niggas, niggas cheating, this, that. You keep going back and forth to the fucking fire and getting burnt. So, Nate, what is the answer? To be selfish? Yes, you have to be. Unity is a scam. You too vulnerable. It's dangerous being over there. You can't be cool with bitches. You know how many family members caught me on the other end and hit me with questions about my wife? Is this, that, and the third? Do you understand when they see a union? Do you know how easy it is to cross that line? Because I know they ain't got nothing official. They're here by themselves. This funeral, I could count the number on one hand of family members that flew into this motherfucker, that flew in with a husband. No protection. Yes, they got the job. They got a big house in South Carolina. You could come visit. And who's over there? Her and the kids, her by herself? Nothing. That's vulnerability. You live for what? They popping out with nothing to protect them. No man's even getting on a plane with them. Not even a son. His bum fucking ass, he don't want to do shit. It stinks. He stays in the house all day, don't want to do, you know what I mean? She brings him, next thing you know, she got to tell everybody she taking care of this fucking bum. But at least he's there. Gotta have a body there. Nigga think different when they see a nigga with a motherfucking woman. That's just it. If I see a woman walk into a car and I see somebody in the driver's seat, a nigga gonna think different, complimenting her. Cause you know there's a man in there. That's how men respect men. They don't respect women. They see y'all grouped up, even with 3 gay motherfuckers. They gonna be careful how they talk to the girls. Cause they know them gay niggas could get on some straight shit in a minute and throw their hands up. Some of y'all tell men I live by myself. No, tell them when you live with family. Oh, you live with your family? Yes. How old are you? None of your business. But I live with my family. Who your kids? Family, nigga. He gonna respect you different. Nigga know that you live home and he get a taste of that pussy and he start losing his fucking mind. Then all the crazy weirdo shit goes on and then he fucks you up. And then you're around me and try to fuck me up because you crazy. This B mindset, I met some crazy motherfuckers. The prettiest bitches I know was all fucked up. All of them. Finished forever. Because of that shithole. So now they out here on the internet looking for the different women to talk, whatever. They all fucked up. The married happily woman is not going to be on YouTube giving information. She don't want you there. Why would she? I wouldn't. If I got it good, I ain't putting niggas on to that. Why would you do that? That's stupid. Sometimes in life, you gotta be selfish. You don't have a good husband at home and then go make a fucking platform to put other women. I want to see other women do well. No, I don't want to ever see other women do well. I hate when people be like, I want to see people bubble. Bubble and do what? You just told your man to go play lotto, nigga, and I don't play lotto, and he went and win fucking $80 million. You don't think I want a piece of that? And that's just because I told her to play lotto. Nobody wants to see nobody bubble. We are living in a competitive world, nigga. That's who is that? That's like you telling me I want to see people do good. If I found $1 million in a motherfucking back of a cab, I'm giving it back. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm not giving that back. God, please forgive me. I'm keeping that. I'll give the ID back. Keep the ID and the credit cards, nigga. I'm fucking taking this cash. I want to see 2 people who are good. Well, give the money back. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. Give the money back. I'm not giving that motherfucker back. Oh, black women, we need to come together, do an all-girls trip. Right. Single woman, it's all fucking fucked up. You're not going to do a successful girls trip and be married. Not happening. Why would you do that? You don't need to. Why would you have the desire? If I go on a trip, nigga, and I see girls trip, I don't care if she's married, I'm gonna pipe it. Because they on a girls trip. So you're saying, Nate, a woman shouldn't be on a girls trip when she's married? No, unless she's fucking unhappily married. She's not gonna want, that's not her set anymore. She doesn't even have a desire to do that shit. She's gonna want to do everything with him. My wife, you can't get my wife to do no fucking girls trip. She'll be miserable. She gonna miss me, she gonna miss my daughter. I mean, come on now. That ain't gonna work. That's for the lonely. Oh, we doing good, we having a ball. You put your little video up on Facebook, Instagram. There's a whole bunch of fucking losers. It's a different world right now. You gotta think different. Stay away from that. If you listening, because one sister put me off, y'all listening to this bullshit, don't do it. Oh yeah, I found this one woman, she's trying to encourage. How's she gonna encourage you? That means she's doing bad. That's why she's doing that. That's not encouraging. Encouraging is when you go visit your aunt and uncle in North Carolina that have been together for 60 years. That's encouraging. Go do that. Take that trip. Eliminate the girl trip. Go see your aunt and uncle and sit down with them and get all that wisdom before it's too late, before they leave the earth. That's more meaningful. Well, Nate, should I do that by myself? Again, it's dangerous being a woman, especially a black one. White women get pulled over 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? She's still white. She got privilege. You black. You gotta watch it. They've been watching you all on YouTube. All they know that you do is fight and pull fucking hair. I'm independent, black woman. You can't tell no man that. Don't ever do that. Tell that nigga I got loans, I'm fucked up, I'm busting my ass, I'm living with my family, my mother and father. Tell him that you need, because if that was a white woman, he'll take her out of that. You can't tell a man you independent. That's the worst thing you do, the worst thing you can do. You want to treat a nigga, take him out to dinner every now and then, that's a treat. That's different. It's called a treat. But you can't have a nigga, and that's the way of the life, because the nigga know you make more money than him. As a black woman, you can't do that. So when y'all ask me, Nate, we needed to have a meet and greet. You know how many fucking times I tried that? I can't get a meet and greet in the fucking studio. So them days is over. I'm not putting that shit together. It just doesn't work. It's going to be a disaster. As black women, y'all got more jealousy because y'all come in different shades and sizes. And that black fucking shithole told you whose weight is what, who's this, who's that. They got y'all all fucked up. You can't come in as a union with women, you don't know your value. Unity starts from the, Unity starts from the cradle throughout the, not starting up adulthood is, it's not about that. No. Let me read this comment and let you know. Let me hit you real quick, Cindy. So Cindy says, unity starts from the cradle and throughout life, not starting adulthood. It is too late by then. No, that's not. It's not that it's too late. We're black people, man. There's no unity. Stop it. You got to get that out your head. This is all bullshit. That sounds good, but that's all bullshit. I'm asking Nathaniel, nigga, I don't unify with just anybody. Think about that. This is the B mindset. This is for exclusive mind thinking. Once you're crazy, we throw you the fuck out of here. You know? There's not even unity here. I don't play that shit. So that's not true. And I was born with a mother and father loving. I came up with love. My mother and father made me from love. I was no jump off. I wasn't no mistake. I was planned. My daughter was planned. We planned that. This gonna be our daughter. We gonna have a baby from this one. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay, we gotta fulfill this room right here. And that's not true. That's what I'm saying. Those are talking points that sound good, you know. Unity starts from the cradle. No, it does not. The only thing that starts from the cradle is love. And you ain't got that shit, you're fucked. Now, can you unify with a person, per se, with family? We niggas. You know that doesn't work. That's why we come to funerals in big numbers, because we're all guilty. We wasn't doing that shit. My mother-in-law couldn't see her kids together until she died. That's bullshit. And they were raised from a good household, didn't do shit. And they're gonna do shit till she's gone. They came together for that day. That's it. Bye. Once the parents start dying, that's it. Very few people get closer when their parents get deceased. Very few. I haven't seen it. I have yet to see, me as a black man, I'm in the moving business. I have yet to see, man, since my mother and father's been gone, my brother's been closer to me. No. There's no unity. Look at our president, man. If there was unity there, he would have never been in office. There's a whole bunch of fucking losers out there, I'm telling you. Majority of the people are losers. So as a black person, it's worse. Because there ain't even a lot of us. We don't know how to do that. So that shit is all bullshit. Respectfully, I ain't trying to dish you. I'm just saying, like, I know you're trying to dissect and find your little way, but that's bullshit. There's no fucking unity. And if you don't believe me, try it. Well, I've seen this. You can see one, and I'll show you a bunch. Sisters don't put nobody on. Lena Waithe, the creator of The Chi, you know what I mean? That's unity. Putting motherfuckers on. She put a lot of chocolate people on her show, even though she's gay, you know what I mean? But them gay motherfuckers, they got unity over there. They unify, and they sucking dick and eating pussy. Think about that. Y'all sucking dick and eating pussy in a heterosexual world, and y'all still fucked up. Because it's a lack of men. That's a problem. If you're not being protected, it's a lack of men that can protect you. And as a black woman, you know it's even worse. Ain't too many but white women out here that's successful and doing well and ain't got another man to go with that. Shout out to Andrea, you know what I mean? But as a sister, you're a target. Because the only thing that's available is going to be that fucking bum-ass nigga. Now that's available. You doing well, you got your crate, you got your money up, this, that, and the third, whether you got kids or not, you doing good, you could definitely get a bum-ass nigga. Them niggas is all available, they all over the place. That's why women date them. A black woman should sit and settle. Well, she's going to have to if she don't want to be alone. She may have to get that piece of shit. That's the true reality, you know what I mean? Because being alone is fucking vigorous. Let me tell you something. Oh, I'm good being alone. Lose a family member and be alone and tell me how that goes. You may not confirm it, but I know what you're feeling. That shit ain't no joke. That's the point of when people die. You're supposed to have people around. You know what I mean? It was hard for seeing my wife's family going back home. That was sad because it's like, oh shit. More bodies are jumping on that plane going back home when we're supposed to be together. See, they told you a black independent woman, live by myself, got my own shit. They set y'all up. That's bullshit. That's not a flex, dummy. It's a flex when you got family in the fucking house. Luther Vandross told you that shit. What is a house if it's not a home? A house is nothing, or not a home if there's nobody in it. He said it. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. If you have a house, my neighbors just moved out. It's empty. The new people are about to move in, but right now it's empty. Empty. That shit looks scary because I'm like, oh shit, for 15, 16 years, there was a family living in it. Now I feel the house is empty. They got to get a family in there. They don't need one man in that bitch. It's not a family. You can't have a fucking house and be solo. If I started seeing family moving up, that's why them Latin families, they make their houses into homes. They group up. And these black men got y'all all baited. Oh, you got your own shit. Them foreign bitches don't live by themselves. They don't play that. They into family, nigga. The Black Caucus is all fucked up because of that shit. Oh, you can't listen to him. He can't lead nothing. Obama can't lead shit. So how the fuck is a nigga gonna lead nothing? You can't hear what he talks about. He's on the internet arguing about who makes more money. He don't know nothing about family. He not gonna pull up on a nigga calling you a bitch. All he gonna do is hold the camera phone up. If a nigga violates you in the street, he's supposed to fucking whip that nigga's ass. You supposed to go to a stranger, excuse me, this man's bothering me. They said, brother, oh yeah, hold on 1 second. A group of niggas supposed to come out the projects and tear his fucking ass up. But he know there's no repercussions. That's why he smacks you, he rapes you. He drags you, calls you bitch, fuck you, I'll shoot your mother. He knows you ain't gonna do shit. There's no repercussions. And what good is it if you kill him? He can't feel that. Like you can't make a man suffer because you kill him. You know what I mean? You make a man suffer when you put the nigga in a wheelchair and he's paralyzed from the neck down. That's suffering. But you're not making him suffer if you kill him. He can't feel that. The family feels it. So the black man don't even know how to put pain into another motherfucker. He puts pain into the family. He don't even fucking put pain on the person. I was watching that movie Baby Boy tonight. You know what's so fucked up? You ever watch a movie and years later, you like, Snoop Dogg and fucking damn Tyrese was fighting over pussy. It's like, think about it, right? This nigga's killed this nigga. She was fucking, Jody killed fucking Snoop Dogg. Or Calvin, whatever his name was. Great movie, but now I'm like older and I'm like, did this nigga just kill, did these niggas just murder this nigga? For what? He tried to violate me. Okay, but you was fucking this nigga since your ex-boyfriend, nigga. Like, Jody was supposed to be like, yo, fuck you, bitch, I'm done. I'm gonna take care of my son, eat a dick. He went back and got what after she come the fuck out of here, man. And then now y'all sitting up there talking about, see how these women are, but see how these men are? Y'all niggas ain't talking about that movie? Snoop Dogg and Jody was just pussies in that movie. A lot of movies, if you look in retrospect, you like, what? But then you gotta look at the positive thing. You gotta look at All in the Family. You gotta look at the Jeffersons. You gotta look at Good Times. They made their house into a home. Your house is worth value. Yeah, you look online, it's worth, oh, look what it's worth, but it ain't worth shit if you ain't got no fucking family in there. Are you kidding me? Houses are made as a flex now. It's not made for, a woman that has 15 kids. She needs it, you know what I mean? That's what it's made for, you know what I mean? Everybody's supposed to have a chore, everybody. That's how, they don't need no maid in there, but niggas be hiring motherfucking maids because you can't maintain that shit, nigga. To dust a house, nigga, is a job. Mopping floors and cleaning windows, who the fuck got time for that? But if you have a family and everybody has a job, you have a duty. Y'all too ashamed, y'all too prideful. You don't want people to know you live home. Who gives a fuck? If you want to go fuck, go get a hotel or Airbnb or go to Italy. Go anywhere in the world. Use your passport and go somewhere and fuck your boyfriend and your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Don't go there and buy no ass. The black man ruined the fucking game. I don't even like to use the terminology. I don't even know if my passport is probably expired. I'm not using that shit because of that shit. Oh, he fucking ruined it. There's no unity. I don't go to barbecues and cookouts and people I don't know. I mean, I know how that nigga is. He comes to the cookout with a pistol. I'm not going out like that. I stay home for that. I'll cook my own shit. So how are you as a black woman knowing how hard it is, and you gonna put you in your mind because it's saying sisters need to stick together? Only time y'all stick together is when y'all fucked up. She said most of the men are not, Cindy said most of the men are not socialized and raised to protect and provide. No, just say most men are garbage. See, the problem with you is, Cindy, you up that man's ass. You got to get off of his dick. That's why you fucked up now. That's why you listening to me. Most men are fucked up because they don't have a father. Period. The end. That's it. Their father didn't want them, and now they out here suffering. They're not going to tell you that. That's why. How's a man going to protect a woman when his father fucking looked at him as a nut? You got to remember, making these babies, it's fun. I didn't have to go through what my wife went through when my daughter came out of her. I just looked and stared. I almost fainted, but that's about it. I didn't feel no pain. She's the one that had to deal with the fucking pain, screaming and shit and all that. You got it all wrong, sister. Most of the men, all men in the black community ain't got no fucking father. And even if he did, the father didn't teach him shit. Oh, Nate, you can't say all. I don't know no reputable men. And like I said, all the good guys I know, they all with holes. But you probably had a father as a provider. That's cool. You probably had a father that wasn't there. It's the same shit. You ain't had a real father. You ain't a father. You got an ass-kicking nigga because you said some shit to your mother. That's a real father. Your father bust your fucking ass, and then as you got older, you make sure you gonna kill a nigga, God forbid they fuck with your pops. That's a real father. A lot of y'all niggas wake up and get older and then want to challenge the father to a fight because he kicked your ass when you was a kid. That's because you were a pussy. That's why they say fatherless, because you're fatherless, you're less of a man. You can't be a complete man if you didn't have a father. That's just the unfortunate truth. You know, a woman that doesn't have a father, a woman that don't have a good brother, a woman that's not protected by the man that she's with, I mean, that's circumstance. That's just that's a regular day for her. But him without having a father, how is he gonna fucking he could provide for you, he could pay the bills, but he ain't gonna, the sissy's gonna come out of him. It's gonna come out because he didn't have a father. And that's most men are like that. So most is if you say most men are criminals, that means all black men are criminals, right? So that's the reality. Don't believe that. See, those are YouTube talking points. That shit don't work here. Sorry, Cindy. But give me another one. Give me something that I could say. First of all, you got to keep your shit a little shorter because you go too long. Most of the men are not socialized. What? What do you know? I'm a man. You're talking to me. That's bullshit. I had a real father. That's why I'm a whole different type of nigga. You want to look at all my videos, all 1,500 of them? You want to hear a nigga spitting flames every fucking damn live stream I do off the top of my head? Are you kidding me? It's a privilege for a woman to be around me. If she learns. If she don't learn, it's still a privilege because she's around me. I ain't no ordinary nigga. Gotta come a little better than that, dog. Niggas is suffering. So you look at a nigga tell you, because you know black men doing good, they date these thugs. I don't give a fuck if they date a motherfucking thug. I give a fuck if my daughter do. I give a fuck what my sister do. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all's dating them, right? I care about them, but then I had to adjust to that. Especially having the same dad. Now it's a choice. So you want to be over there. You know? Is the black thug irresistible? Yeah, he could be irresistible. In a lot of ways. Number one, he's gonna approach you, that's all that's available. All the fucking garbage is available for a black woman. That's a fact. Whether she goes gay, straight, whatever, that's the reality. When she walks out the house, there's a pool of fucking garbage around her. So when you go to these forums with these black women and you think that you're doing some shit like, yo, we're going to go to some sister shit, Essence Festival. Essence Festival used to be that. It's not like that anymore. Not in this internet world. That's a waste of time because you're on competition. You know, when you watched that Usher stage the other day, I'm pretty sure there was a woman that would have destroyed that bitch. Y'all not gonna see her, you're gonna see her now. Now they putting that light-skinned privilege. She said that's pretty privilege. She talking shit because they brought her chicken head ass up there. See, Usher's supposed to hire an actress, a professional actress. Not just some random bitch out the fucking crowd. That was corny. That's what he get. Now he fucked the game up once again. You know how many women said they wish that was her? I wish you know how many of y'all probably thought, damn, he probably would have sucked Usher's dick right on the stage. That's called competitive nature. That's just what it is. There's not a sister up there that was not getting a pussy wet if they was in that position up there. So how the fuck y'all gonna have unity when y'all all wanted to fuck the same man? Come on, yo. Knock it off. We're not gonna even tell you what the man thinks, because most men, I don't care how much pussy he get, he run into a situation like that and get turned down, his ego is smashed. Usher's gonna have to go through therapy for that. Because he's too famous to see an embarrassment like that. He had to throw the bitch off the stage. She said, I said most, not all. I know your father and other raising. No, most is all, darling. We don't do the most thing here. It's all or nothing. You don't want a man to give you most of your love. You want a nigga to give me all of it, right? When you meet a man, do you tell a man, I want most of your love? I want most of your loyalty. You nigga, you gonna be like, I want all your motherfucking loyalty. Okay? If we had 75% of the black men are gay, that means all black men are gay. It's a big fucking difference. We don't do most. Most people, because what happens at most, when we talking on the internet, people start using their own percentages, nigga, all. All men cheat, all men are dogs. All of them. Now what you gonna say about that? Well, how about the man that can't cheat? He thought about it. All men, your father, your great-grandfather, all the motherfuckers, they got a dick, he ain't shit. However, if you can get somebody for you and y'all connect, just remember he's still a man. My wife ain't no fool. She know he's still a fucking man. Period. You know what that means? That means he got a dick and balls. She learned it. I taught her that. He got a dick and balls. Period. Okay? She know if I got a female friend, well, she like, you know what? He got a dick. Look, Andrea's a motherfucking stud. She know Andrea got a pussy and I got a dick. Period. She ain't got it, and Andrea ain't got no fucking dick. She's still a woman. Respectfully. Two niggas can't make a baby, but a man and a woman can make a child. Even by mistake. All men are the same. Biologically, all of them. Okay? The only one, I always tell you this over and over again, the only ones that go against me is a woman. She's the only one that would say, oh, I disagree. And that's why she's all stupid and fucked up, because she disagreeing with a man. They all the fucking same. A man has never challenged me with that comment. Ever. He can't. He won't. He will not. And if he does, he's going to do it in a bedroom with you. Well, he's full of shit or whatever, you know, in a bedroom. You know, he's all, oh, fuck it. He won't come on his platform and talk that shit. You've never seen it. Never happened. Unless he's a troll, it never happened. No man has ever said to me, I'll give you a better example. I remember there was this one brother, I seen him at the funeral. Or at the repast. Anyway, he was at the repast. He been with his woman since 15 years old. This motherfucker's in his late 40s. It's my man, and we joke around with each other and shit, you know. And he said, what's the word he said? He was like, he never cheated on his wife. I said, would you tell me that if you did? He said, no. I said, so, right? Or he never cheated. I said, well, I don't believe that. Did you ever look at another woman? Well, of course I looked. I said, well, that's cheating, motherfucker. Look in the Bible. It's the same shit. Look it up. And he's a Jehovah's Witness, the dude. They know the Bible read better than Christians. And sure enough, I shut his ass up. And that was the end of that. That's the only man in my life that ever tried that. We know as men we got good brothers, but if we as a father and a daughter, oh my God, daddy cheated on me, we're not gonna be like, where's that motherfucker at? We just gonna be mad because you hurt my daughter. Damn nigga, what happened? How the fuck did you get caught? We not gonna say, leave him, you deserve better. You're gonna say that. That fucking single bitch, but that woman that been in a relationship for 50 years, she could be like, okay, listen, sister, it's time to have a real woman to woman talk. I've been with my husband for 57 fucking years. These niggas is all fucking dirt, right? She gonna tell us something different, but that single bitch, oh, leave him. I don't worry about it. I'm gonna come pick you up. Fuck him. You go pick him up. We're done. We gonna do a girls trip. And then the next day you said me and him got back. She's like, oh, fuck you, you stupid bitch. Because she knows she would have got back with him. What's she gonna do, go get another man? It's all the same shit. Our dicks get hard. Let me tell you when you got nothing to worry about. When your man's dick don't get up, then you're good. Then you ain't got shit to worry about. But what good is he to you right now? He can't fuck you. If your man's dick is up, I don't care if he did it through a pill or not, you got something to worry about. Because his dick still fucking gets up. But once he gets to the point where he like, you know what, fuck pussy. I just want to work. My dick don't go nowhere. Then you'll be fine. He ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. But even then, he's still a man. He may not get an erection, but he gonna want to put his motherfucking mouth on somebody. This is all the same shit. It's all the same. It's all about who covers it up the best. That's it. Some niggas can make you feel like number one, and some niggas can make you feel like number four. All the same shit. They don't tell you that in their fucking circle or sisters. They'll argue with me. I wish a motherfucker, oh, Nate, I need you to come here and talk to the black woman. About what? All they gonna do is fucking fight me, call me misogynistic, and throw fucking fruit at me. I'm not going in that fucking shit show. I'd rather talk to the married woman that's over the age of 60 that been married for fucking 50 years. We get along better. I'm not going into that because they all fucking wounded. That's like going into a psych ward. Yes, I said it. Going into any function of Boss Chick and Women Uniting and Women Unity and Women Network, that's a fucking goddamn, I'd rather go to a psych ward in South Beach Psychiatric Center. Look it up. At least I know what I'm dealing with. I know the motherfuckers is crazy. But y'all maxed up, talking about we should stick together. Come on, black woman. That don't even happen in our fucking community. Work on sticking together with the black man before you try to stick together with the black woman. Now, some of y'all are lucky enough to have a genuine mother. And don't be afraid to be old. People got this thing, oh, well, my mother lives with me. No, nigga, that doesn't fucking matter. Your mother can't live with you, dummy. We live together. That's it. I know it sounds better, oh, my lover lives with me and, they fucked my house up. Well, why don't you leave the house and let them have it? Big spender. Go in a house and be lonely so it could sound better. Maybe you'll get you a man. You only gonna get a bum nigga with that. Again, you'll get him. I mean, there's plenty of men out here. Now, I ain't gonna say there's not no men, but the majority of the men that's accessible to you is gonna be that bum nigga. So all these niggas is like that. All the men that's available to you are bums. Available, highly available. Right now, you could go to the gas station, get a bum, go to the fucking damn Wawa's, get a fucking bum. You know what I mean? You could get a coworker bum ass nigga. Y'all got the same job. He's a piece of shit, cheat on his wife, lick everybody's ass and pussy. That nigga is all day available. How is that going to work for you? What happens when he gets caught? He's going to blame you. She's the one that did that. Or he probably going to put you in a dangerous position and go tell my wife and we were just friends. He don't even know how to protect you when you get caught because he don't got her in the smash. He don't know how to say, bitch, you know what? You had this bitch come over, this motherfucker, this marriage is over. He don't know how to do that. He goes and throws you under the fucking bus, and now the wife want to kick your ass. That's how that meatball is. He's a dirty motherfucker, but we know that. We know the black man's a fucking piece of turd. We're men. Oh, I got me a decent one. Well, again, like I said, decent niggas are available, but just remember the majority rules. Never forget that. The court system, that's how they do it. That's what they do with a fucking vote, the majority rules. That's how that shithole got in office. The majority rules, so the people voted for him. Americans supported him. Without all, Americans supported him. That's how he won. That's how they look at it outside the country. They laughing at us. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Y'all put this fucking meatball in there. Y'all niggas are clowns. Do y'all want to come to our country and use us to fucking go on? You know, I went to this Trump restaurant there. My man bought a car today. Going out to Connecticut. Asked him what place to eat. I walked out, I see some American flag. I said, oh boy, let me put my meta glasses on just in case. Click, put this shit on record. Anyway, it turned out, fine Mexican bitch, whole bunch of Mexicans in the back cooking. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna be racist, nigga, you know, go get one of them honkies to cook your fucking food. Now, number one, I would have never ate there if I seen that. For me. I know they would have spit in my food, fucked me all up. My point is this. If you're gonna go to the Gusto, we all know, I'm gonna set them up. They're not gonna have no white man cooking back there, no white woman serving collectively. They're gonna have to pay them too much. You know how motherfuckers are. My boss is making his money, I should be entitled to make more. That's just how Americans are. They greedy, right? So they get the humble Mexican that lives way up in the sticks in Connecticut, and they're gonna run their shit. They ain't gonna steal from them. They're gonna run a loyal business, but meanwhile, these niggas is racist. Like, how are you racist, my nigga? If you're gonna be racist, nigga, like, you can't have Spanish employees. Like, you gotta make up your mind. So don't listen to these motherfuckers. They all fucked up. I don't cut Trump supporters off because they voted for Trump because I know they stupid. Their ideology of shit is just like, really? You know what I'm saying? You know, look at the men that used to come here, yo, he be dragging black men. Yeah, because I'm talking about him. Ain't no real nigga gonna get offended by that. If anything, he'll laugh at it. It ain't me. How you taking offense to some shit ain't got nothing to do with you? And he's like, well, all, yeah, all, motherfucker. You know what I mean? If I say all and it's not you, then it's not you. I ain't taking offense. I don't want to sit all. So it's bad out here. That shithole got it out for you. You don't come to that white woman like that. See, this is the difference with that black man. When that Latin bitch go suck another man's dick, he go for another Latin one. When one black woman fuck him over, he don't want to fuck with none of y'all. That's how he is. So y'all living in the world and y'all want to put some fucking damn unity fucking parade together? Get the fuck out of here. Celebrating black women and boss chicks and doing their own shit. Okay, well, that's not impressive. You're supposed to do that. Like, what could he do? You know, go get a man first. Come to me with a real fucking man. That's a flex. Come to me and show me an official motherfucking man. You know what I mean? At the highest, a real man, but at the least, an official man. I'll take that. Show me your man official. That's, okay? We don't got to do this shit on the line or whatever. Oh, yeah, because there's this one couple, they be online trying to teach people. No, they're not going to do that. You know, we don't share information like that. Once we start giving you off, you want what we got, it's all bullshit. That's called propaganda. You think Jay-Z and Beyonce's fucking and doing 69s every day? Come on, man. Only nigga that can handle Beyonce's pussy is a bodyguard. Jay-Z can't fuck. It's that bodyguard, the one that's guarding her body. You remember the movie The Bodyguard? What happened to Whitney Houston when that nigga started knocking that pussy off? That's impressive with a nigga bodyguarding you. He got you covered. What happens when she got to go to how y'all say, take a TT? And she got to go to the bathroom. You think Jay-Z's going to fucking guard her? He's a celebrity too. He got to guard his pussy ass. Jay-Z's not the fucking poster child nigga for jumping on some pussy and tearing up some pussy. Stop it. Y'all gotta stop. Oh, his swag, his style. Yeah, what is he gonna do? Pay attention to that bodyguard, nigga. That's the one that's gonna be throwing them motherfucking bowls in that bedroom, putting that work in. Hey, I never seen a porn star that looked like Jay-Z in my fucking life. But that's what happens. Y'all giving the wrong impressions and shit. So when y'all giving wrong impressions, you start believing what people show and tell you. But it's called show and tell. That's all it is. Celebrities is all a scam, nigga. Like, fuck all them damn units to get together, meet and greets, fuck that. You know what I mean? I don't even like what, let me tell you something about how selfish people need to understand it. Selfish is not a bad word. If you send me a picture and you're like, yo, look where I was at, boom, but then I go online and you put it up on Facebook, I'm like, really? Why would you send it? You could have just posted it for all that, dummy. What the fuck you gonna send me the thing? I don't like shit like that. You send something for me, send it for me. Some of y'all be getting little ass pictures from women. Tell them to say your name in the fucking video, nigga. Don't just have them send a dirty picture. She could have sent that shit to anybody. She probably had that shit in the archives, sitting in that phone for months and years. And you thought it was special because she showed you playing with her pussy. You know what I mean? That's probably her OnlyFans video. I like shit for me. It's a big deal when it's for me. That's why when a man fuck it, he say, this my pussy. He psychs himself up. He want to hear, this is my pussy, right? Yes, it's your pussy. And then he gets into it because you tell him it's his pussy, right? So that he wants to hear that. You know, niggas ain't keeping it a buck with y'all. That's why y'all fucking stranded. Oh, we want the truth. Man, you don't want the truth. You just want an official nigga. Fuck the truth, nigga. The truth is never gonna set you free, so stop doing that. I don't want the truth, nigga. I just want official, nigga. I don't want nobody to keep it real, nigga, is being official. I don't want a nigga to fucking tell, well, the nigga should tell me the truth is honesty, just keep it real. No. I don't know. I don't want to know if you fucked another nigga the last night. I want to know that, you know what? You so official, I don't give a fuck who you fucked last night because you ain't giving me the impression that you had 7 dicks in your mouth. That, you know what I mean? That's impressive. Give me the reason. I see one of my neighbors the other day, her lipstick was all fucked up under her nose like she just finished sucking some nigga's balls. That was nasty, seeing that. I know she probably went upstairs like, God damn, Coy seen my shit. Yeah, she had the lipstick all fucked up like she just finished smearing this nigga's balls off. And she's coming home late, so, and I'm looking at her like, damn, bitch, you just finished sucking dick. She's not official. She's a slut. She's my neighbor. I love her, but she's a whore. You understand where I'm coming from? Lady ain't coming home that late at night with lipstick all on her face talking about her independent little fun. We had a party, we was turned up, and you going home with your drunk ass by yourself. Really? Vulnerable? You know what I can do to you right now? Remember one time I seen one of my neighbors come home drunk as a skunk. She was like, Corey, can you walk me to the door? I'm like, damn, bitch, you came home drunk. No protection. That's worse than no condom. At least if you have a condom, you might take a chance. You may have a life come out of there, but no protection, nigga, you may lose your life. No protection for the black woman. It's just no protection for her. So y'all gotta stop running around and making these shitty videos about, you know, networking with sisters and people have the same thing. No. If you're prettier and that bitch is ugly, then, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. Are you a pretty bitch? Is she prettier? No. It's competition, nigga. We go to my camp. We got this mean fucking, oh my God. Matter of fact, one of the women's my customers. Since I told my wife that shit, she seen that bitch. It's a whole different thing now. It's just that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? It's a white woman. She's Jewish, but she looked black. She got pretty glasses, big, fat, gigantic ass. I could never believe this woman was Jewish, but she works in education, so she got a real dope swag. So I was like, yo, are you my customer? And she looked and I told her, she's like, oh my God, it just clicked. So she playing with my daughter. I know your father. I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, that lady's my, she looked at how pretty that bitch was. She's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's different. Because she know that she looked at her and said, that's a, you know what I mean? Women know. It's automatic. That's just a woman's nature. So how the fuck could you not ignore that, nigga? Like, you come into a room and you in this network and all these bitches is busted and you the prettiest one in there, nigga. Like, that's a problem. I've seen that shit happen. Nobody gonna look out for you. And that's just off of your looks. You coming into a room, you start feeling, oh yeah, this one wasn't really doing this. That's y'all petty like that. See, men, you know what I mean? Men are a little different. At least if we networking, we gonna want to be around a nigga that's getting pussy. See, that's the difference. You know, that's the man. Especially if he talking that shit, we gonna be we all fucking y'all. They gonna want to be with him. Men are gonna follow that nigga, but a woman, nah, that's dead drop competition. You don't do that. You know, it's a whole bunch of women in there and then 5 guest speakers and all these niggas is good-looking single men. I mean, that's going to be a shit show. That's not going to work. So it's not supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't advise that. You know what I'm saying? So it's dangerous for y'all, man. You got to be, it's dangerous. It's dangerous being a black woman because y'all have no sisterhood. And the black man don't protect you. Not like he does the Asian woman. Not like he do that white woman. Not like he do with that fucking Hispanic. He don't give a fuck about her family moving in. They could all fucking come from China. Let them all move in the fucking house. More Chinese food for me. You know what I'm saying? But when that black woman want the brother to move in on your son, he don't even want your fucking son in, it's his. He don't even want nothing to do with that nigga. Which is sad, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? He don't even want I don't want nothing, he don't even want to deal with you because he had a son with you. Because he don't want to deal with the son. Now if the son was light skinned, came from a fucking Brazilian woman, it's different. 50 Cent did it. 50 didn't want the kid that looked like him because his son is a fucking twin, but he deal with the half-breed one. Dame Dash does it all the time. He always showing his kids because all his kids are fucking half white. He should just be showing Stacey Dash's pretty self. That's his fucking cousin. You know what I'm saying? That would be more of a flex, but that's just how he is. You know what I mean? He doesn't protect y'all. And y'all trying to get units to go, nah. If anything, put your chances on networking with a real nigga. Good luck on that. But networking with these motherfucking sisters, that's a waste of time, man. A whole bunch of haters. Rightfully so. She says, I swear, the unattractive woman and care more about personality than anything. You know, I had a sister said to me yesterday, she's probably here listening, she said, she doesn't want much from a man. I'm like, why? That's, them non-black bitches don't play that shit. You know what, the black man, you can't tell a black man you don't want much from a man. If I meet a woman and I'm married and a side bitch tell me she don't want from a man, that's a perfect side bitch because she don't want much. You get it? But if she got a side bitch and I'm like, potential side bitch and she want a lot, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Maybe it's just best to stay with my wife. Fuck this. All right, I ain't gonna be able to back that. She said, Blueface does the saying, now you got a new baby's mom and taking care of everything. Blueface is a bum, Valley. That nigga's a bum ass nigga. You know, see, y'all see Blueface, I see a home or a down low nigga. Hood niggas just look down low to me. All of them. Especially them dreadlock niggas. They just look like they down low niggas because they too much into their homies, you know what I mean? I just picture a whole bunch of faggots over there. Blueface is gay. Isn't it? Was that nigga just fucking with some tranny? Don't believe him. The more tats on the nigga, the more gay he is. Believe me. Believe that shit. See, everything that turns y'all on as a woman, we look at it. Men like me, we look at it more as a feminine thing. Tats are for niggas that want to look tough and masculine and intimidating. You know what I mean? That's on one side. And who's attracted to that? Gay men. Why would you want to do some shit that gay men like? It's sort of like a nigga that's showing a six-pack, right? Okay, black women, some black women like that, but gay men love that. So all that shit, yo, man got to be in shape, he got to have his dollars right. Gay niggas like that shit. Gay niggas like, you know, boss niggas, straight niggas, niggas that get that money, tatted up, roughneck and all that. Gay niggas like that shit. You know what I mean? So y'all coming along with this, y'all coming along with your pussy, and y'all not even appreciating it because you actually listen to the gay man tell you every fucking thing when he's fucking sidetracking your ass so he could get what he want. And that's how he gets it. See, you got to remember, no man, if I fucked 3 bitches last night and they all let me pound it out, you think I'm going to go get 7 homies and tell them to go help me out? No, I want it all for myself. Why the fuck would I do that? If I knew a pussy spot in New York City that you could fuck some of the baddest hoes for $40, you think I'm going to tell anybody that? So it's like, so think about it. Like, I'm gonna tell you the shit when I ain't getting no pussy. When I ain't getting no ass, I'm gonna make a motherfucking video. How to get pussy, how to get ass, how to approach a woman. Niggas do that shit because they reflected. So when women are doing bad, they make a podcast. That's what they do. They make podcasts about helping other women and encouraging women and looking out for your sister. That's a bunch of crap. Once she scoops a real motherfucker, she's out of there. All right? A real nigga ain't going for that anyway. He gonna be like, bitch, you better get off that fucking internet. How about that little part? Remember that part in Baby Boy when the girl, she was talking shit? This nigga's a bum. Looking on a video camera. What's today? Wednesday or Thursday? Today's Tuesday. So remember the time when she was like, bitch, you better get off that phone. And she was talking to old girl, you know, the big guy, I forgot her name. And Tyrese's girlfriend. So she's like, yo, you better get off that phone. And all of a sudden, she was like, yeah, girl, because you know, remember, she said, fuck you, nigga. And she talking shit. He like, oh, you ain't paying attention to your man? And what he did, he slid some cock right up in her. And then she was on the phone with her, and she thought she was listening. She like, yeah, oh, yeah, you got to do that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Once that dick hit is over. You could tell when a woman ain't getting no good dick. She got too much time on her hand. She going to motherfucking forums, getting on a plane to sit to black woman retreats. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody gets no good dick and got a good situation at home and got no time for no fucking depressing shit like that. Nobody. It's amazing how you can look at a camera and see everybody's mood at night. I don't believe that shit. Them shits is all bullshit. What's the point of having a man for protection, man? The name of you want to have a man to protect you. That's it. That's what he's going to do. Collectively, spiritually, mentally, he protects you. That's it. End of discussion. You in the house, you're not by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be in there making love. Just, I got me a good man at home. You know what I mean? I'm not in the motherfucking house myself. I don't care if it's your brother, nigga. Like, you live with your brother, you know what I mean? I don't sleep in the same bed or no crazy shit like that, but he's in the house. You know, he ain't no bum nigga. He's a good dude, and somebody come through that fucking door, he gonna put a bullet in their head. Anything. You know what I'm saying? You got a male friend, and you're lucky enough that this man, yeah, he probably want to fuck you, but at the end of the day, that nigga will protect you, and he holds you down. That's better than nothing. But you don't want to be around a whole bunch of single bitches with they bullshit. They can't protect each other. They ain't got nobody. Who's protecting them? Oh, it's a pity party. You're all fucked up and you're able to talk about, yeah, but we should pull each other up. No, don't do that. You don't pull another woman up because you're doing good. It doesn't go that way. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Nobody thinks like that. Realistically, nobody thinks like that. When you got it, nigga, you'll see. Trust me, you're going to be like, shit, he ain't lying about that. But when you all fucked up, that whole mindset sounds good, but it's not reality. It's not, believe me. I know some crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I met some motherfuckers where doing this B mindset shit, this is the hard part. If I was trying to fuck everybody, I'd be a success. The fact that I ain't sticking dick in everybody, it makes things more complicated because of my personality. So now it becomes a thing where I'm just gonna be cool as I always am, and then it's just like, oh shit, the bitch is crazy. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. If I put the magic dick inside of her, then it's all over. Because now she got the dick and she got the mentals. Now she got all this going inside of her. To me, it's just a piece of pussy, right? But now you just made love to her. My fucking style is non-pornographic, right? A little nasty, but not pornographic, right? Not rape style. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna deliver. Satisfaction guaranteed, I know that. So I try to stay away from that. So maybe let's just do it this way. That's worse. I can't catch a break because I always struggle with that. Now that's what I meant. See, men don't talk like this anymore because right now the confidence is just zero, right? So a lot of men they don't even believe that. So that's one thing. Men don't believe that confident. They'll be confident about all the material shit, but they're never gonna be confident about the dick. Because they don't got nobody going crazy. All they doing is watching porn, you know what I mean? And spanking her and talking nasty to her, and she don't call them back anymore. Once I stick it in there, it's just gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm in love. I told you the truth. You knew what the deal was. What the fuck? They gonna want me all for themselves. I can't be cool with her and be like, yo, I'm gonna go fuck this other B mindset bitch. She gonna be like, oh, you gonna fucking tell me that, really? I'm like, you wanted the truth. I didn't want that truth. Well, you know I'm married. Now that I've seen your wife, I don't want to do it now. It's all fucked up. And that's just me, as an example. That's real. See, a lot of these niggas, their mentality is, I just want to get some ass, rather than, or they may say, I want to tear her ass up. And she may throw it back on him. Ain't too many men that's going to say satisfaction guaranteed. Every woman is different, but boy, once you learn her within a few minutes, your little angles, you get comfortable. It's like getting in a little pilot seat. You get comfortable. We just went from one plane to another. I went from the Learjet to the motherfucking Boeing. Let me get a little comfortable. Ooh, okay, all right. Let me warm up a little bit, and now I'm rocking. That's what I did today. I picked my man's car up today, right? A little 560 Mercedes-Benz, right? We went up to Connecticut. He want me to take the car home. I gotta go over here. I gotta go to, you know what I mean? Whatever he had to go, take the shit home, whatever. I took the car. First, I didn't get this right. I learned how to do this, but I started warming up. I'm like, okay, now I had control over it. Now I'm rocking it. Just that's how pussy is, the same way. You get into it, okay. All right, now we on a roll. Now I got it. I'll shoot off when you finished. That's the mentality. See, if niggas was walking around like that, they wouldn't be bitter. That's why you know niggas is all suffering. Oh, well, you know, when a woman does, when a woman does this, you know, what was it? Somebody had a video, I forgot her name. She had a video, she was talking about, the guy was talking about Will Smith and, you know, Jada, she's this and that. That's a bitter nigga. That's a nigga that's fucking women and she don't pick up the phone the next day because the dick was whack. See, niggas think good dick is just fucking. It's not good dick, nigga. Good dick is satisfying a woman, nigga. Hitting that spot, knowing her angles, studying her, getting used to her, and getting on that fire, give her that fucking fire. He don't know that. He don't talk that. They used to talk that shit back in the day. That's how men was getting a woman. They knew they were dancing, they were more healthier, they were having fun. Now niggas is lazy, they don't go to parties no more and dance. So now niggas don't feel that, so they gotta let their money do the talking, as they should, right? You're supposed to let the money do the talk if you can't fucking get it. So that's the energy y'all getting. And that's why y'all getting all fucked up, getting half dick, 30%. A lot of y'all getting neglected even in relationships. You're not happy, unsatisfied, you know what I mean? So when you get into this forum with other women, you see they fucked up too. You think that, oh, we helping each other. No, nigga, that's worse. You're making it worse. That's equivalent to me listening to a whole bunch of losers that think American women ain't shit. I can't relate to that. I never looked at a woman and said, I need to go out the country and get me a woman that understands me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's, you know, I got a different struggle. My struggle is keeping my dick in the pants. Period. He doesn't know that struggle like I do. I could talk that talk because I live it. I know what it is to jump out of my neighbors waiting by my motherfucking car. Well, you know, knowing my wife ain't around and like, oh, you know, we need to take care of this. I'm like, you better stop that. Squeezing tits and all that. Come on, my nigga. Do you see that? I gotta look, man. I go in my mom's building, man. I park my certain cars there. Shit, goddamn it. Let me study the whole situation and see if anybody waiting by. Let me smell this man. I love his compliments. I love he's nice. They love that. I ain't no fucking creep. They love it, nigga. When I pass by them and say hello, all they can smell is the aroma, that good cologne, that good shit. And then when you see him again, it's just saying, oh, hi, how you doing? How's everything? You all right? I'm doing all right, hanging in there. Yeah, no, well, don't hang in there too long. Ha, ha, ha. I got to get out of there. The oven is hot. It's hot. He don't know that. So rightfully, a man like that gonna stick by me. Why wouldn't he? Cause the minute now I'm gonna throw that nigga the pussy. Listen, I don't got it, but my man's his, he available. You as a woman, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta, no woman gotta put you on or whatever. What you a woman, you got a pussy. That shit does its own work. It works on its own. You ain't to do shit. All you just gotta do is be a woman. A man, we gotta work a little harder. But most niggas are pathetic, especially the good ones. Not that shithole. He ain't pathetic because he thinks too. He got his system a little down pat. He know I have to go to that. He know I have to go to that damn vulnerable bitch, the bitch with money, the bitch that's broke, the bitch that's stupid, the bitch that's a virgin. He knows how to cover all of them. But that fucking good guy, he's all fucked up. He don't know when to say hello. He compliments a girl and says, I like your hair. Where's the confidence? Her pussy ain't gonna get wet because the nigga told me I like her hair. It's gonna get wet when that nigga, well, I know this motherfucker he know how to satisfy. He too confident in his motherfucking self. And not with his goddamn money either. Again, you use that when that ain't working. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's a difference. These celebrity niggas, they ain't giving, look at Usher. Usher's a fucking bozo. Even at his level, he got fucking embarrassed, man. That's embarrassing. Now you on stage with this nigga Chris Brown. He gonna be fucked up for the rest of that tour. He like, damn, all the bitches wanna fuck him. You understand what I'm saying? I would have never did that. I would have been like, well, I'm not even putting myself through embarrassment. We gotta get an actress Have that bitch have a little fucking herpes check her out, and just play along like you one of the girls in the fucking crowd. That's it. No lawsuits, none of that. You sign a waiver, I'll pay you your money, you out. This stupid nigga got some fucking chicken head, and now he dividing all the black women again. Because they seen a light-skinned bitch. This bitch talking pretty privilege on motherfucking Instagram. Hold on, I think I got that bastard. Fuck, I ain't get him. I can't get that nigga. That fly is killing me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's what it is, man. Niggas need to tell y'all the deal is black women, stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. That shit don't work. Stay away from them fucking platforms. Stay away from them fucking single bitches. It's all fucked up pandering. You know what I mean? And it's like you caught in between a rock and a hard. Well, should we listen to men? Listen to tutorials, man. Listen to pastors. Listen to people teaching legit. Listen to scriptures and stuff like that. Don't listen to that single bitch and don't listen to that worthless nigga. Because either way, they're going to fuck you up. He ain't trying to network with you. He trying to network with men. And the black woman don't network with her because y'all in competition. You should never network with who you competing with. Don't do that. That's bad business. You don't ever do that. Ever. You're competing with them. You don't tell your competition your next move. You don't do that. A whole bunch of women in that fucking goddamn, that's competition. No man allowed. It's different if y'all coming in as couples. Now that's a couples network. You know what I mean? Even then, the black man's mind's gonna be in the fucking gutter, so I wouldn't even advise that. He gonna wanna fuck everybody in there. They probably wanna fuck him too, you know what I mean? But at least in a couples network, you're limited. Unless y'all niggas are having orgies and you're doing a lifestyle thing, it's limited, but not single women, not because you're going through things, no, there's other things to do. Listen to new music, nigga, you'd be better off to that. You know what I mean? Listen to LMA's album or some shit. You know what I mean? Anything. When your soul is suffering, listen to music. You know? So Usher, what's that? That shit was funny because he couldn't play along with it. It was too late. The West, he should have called that out. He was supposed to get up there like, nah, get out of here. We get somebody else. He was supposed to do her dirty, but he kept going. He put her on a pedestal, and now she's feeling like she hot shit. And she is. You know? But once again, playing a game. It's playing a game. Don't, you know what I mean? He know what it is. She know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even at that nigga's level, married superstar, been a superstar for 30 fucking years, he hasn't learned. Models, paid actresses only. I'm putting on a show. That's it. You know. Look at Neo's low self-esteem, man. He got all these busted bitches around him, calling them his girlfriends, but he don't want to share it. That's that black man for you. He don't want to share. We don't want to share. So where are y'all getting at right now where you go to an event and then you're like, we all stick together? Like, so you'll be telling me that's like going to an audition for a damn play or a TV show and you take your friend that never was an actress and she gets the fucking part. She gets the part of the show and, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Don't set yourself over there. That's competition, nigga. Like you bringing somebody else with you, that's direct competition. So those forums are not good. You know, some of y'all make them even bigger. If you go and listen, if you want to do church, hide behind church. At least church is church. You got a pastor there, you got an overseer, whatever you choose. But once you start getting into these forums, because black women unity, nah, them days is over, nigga. This ain't the 1960s. Everybody out for themselves. And when you get what you get, you don't put them on. Just keep it generic. Say, yo, man, you know, I prayed and I got what I got. That's it. Don't teach them, well, the best thing you got to do is you got to do this with. You put that bitch on and she fuck around and marry Chris Brown. And then you got this washed up rapper you with. You going to be like, ain't this a bitch? I told this bitch to do everything and this motherfucker had a baby from Chris Brown. And I'm still working on a ferry, on a boat every day, taking a subway, busting my ass, and I put her on. And you know what she gonna do when you put her on? Whether she gives you credit or not, you ain't getting shit out the deal. You don't put nobody on your fucking moves. Who does that? You would never see me do a video talking about how men to get pussy. I would never tell a nigga. Never. Hygiene, I'll kick that hygiene shit, but if you want to catch it between that, you could run with that. But I would never directly says how men should approach women. Niggas that don't get pussy in the United States make videos like that. That's all talk from having prostitutes. Niggas that get it ain't gonna be putting niggas on. Why would he do that? Why would he? We don't give back to our community. So where's that coming from? Why is he so generous? we don't do that. So why are you so generous? Because you desperate, as you should. But you fucked up in the game, a nigga fucked you over, you do not need no network of sisters. Okay, sister's gonna stab you in the fucking back, but I promise you, all right? Because if you the finest bitch in that room, you shouldn't be there. If you the ugliest bitch in the room, you shouldn't be there. If all your bitches is bad, you should not definitely. It's no matter which way you look at it, it's bad. You know? Once an official nigga come up there and sweep all of y'all, you know, your stomach gonna feel a type of way. Well, I mean, I'm happy for you and all. I mean, I'm really happy for you. No, they're not happy for you, nigga. I don't be happy for nobody. When was the last time you're like, man, I'm so happy for you? I was happy my man bought that car today, you know what I'm saying? That was cool. I thought that was a good look for him because he needs a nice pimp ride. You know, he got this big old truck. Bitches don't like no big old pickup. We live in New York, nigga. Like, you gotta get a pimp ride. You gotta get you some shit there. Boom, and go nice, classy Mercedes. I'm happy for him. But I don't be happy for like, yo, there's another nigga with a Benz. I'm happy for him. Yo, there's another nigga and another nigga and another nigga. Yo, I'm happy for you. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, yo, I'm happy for all my niggas, yo. That's what it's about, putting it out there, loving each other. Yeah. That sounds good, but that's some, you know what I mean? We don't need to hear that Timbuktu bullshit. Like, it is what it is, man. So I hope I covered everything. Stay away from that shit. Cynthia G's, all them bitches, Kendra G, all them bitches are bums. All of them are whack. Whack as hell, and when them motherfuckers get an official, man, they gonna stop doing that to that fucking channel. I promise you. They're gonna stop it. You know? Your girl, she don't give a fuck the pop to the moon, bitch, because she got a man. She got a husband, nigga. She just clowning you on that. And she Nigerian, you know they gonna fucking pimp your ass. That she doesn't give a fuck about black culture. And that's another thing, too, I wanted to bring up, too. I know a lot of y'all seeing African women, I know you're listening, I know you're obsessed with black American culture, especially for black women. And I got some news for you. That's cool for your African men. It's appealing to them. They can see you out of the traditional clothing. They can see you with the weave, the little motherfucking bleach skin and all that bullshit, you know what I mean? But I got some news for you, black women. Black men don't like that. If a black man's gonna be into any African woman, she better look like motherfucking goddamn Amaya. That's how they are. Now, if there's a man that's gonna disagree, let's see him say, "No, fuck that nigga. I like my dark-skinned black princess." No, he doesn't. That game you're playing is the same thing that you gotta understand how the black American culture. Black women are suffering in the black American culture. The key is you have to create a look for yourself in order for the black man to be appealing. Because what's happening is the non-black woman is taking your culture and she's rocking and rolling with it. That's a problem. That doesn't apply for you as an African black woman at all. You could get on these shows, you could be a movie to Atlanta, you could fucking get on, Love and Hip Hop and Atlanta Housewives. You could disguise yourself. We can tell. I know it's a big thing happening in Africa that y'all want to appeal to that black man, but I got some news for you. You're fumbling yourself. Because if he wants a foreign woman to a black man is a non-black foreign woman. So I'm just letting you know, stop doing that shit. I know you're trying to do your little hairstyles and want to look your little layered and your little fashion bags and all that fashion boo. You know, you're trying to do what you do. You're trying to appeal and, you know what I mean? I get it. It's the same way how the black tranny's trying to look like you and, you know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to look like Nicki Minaj, or they try to look. What's another trending look? Nicki Minaj's trending look. There's another look. What's her name from Texas? The girl that works with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Forgot her name. All those female rappers, they're all trying to appeal because you're taking bits and pieces from the non-black woman because that's what he likes. And the non-black woman is taking your bits and pieces, and that's successful. So I'm basically saying this, right? If you're a white woman and you take black attributes, you get hair braided, you get your fat little ass on you, you put some Yeezys on or some fucking Balenciagas, that's lit. But if you're an African chick trying to look like black American culture, you're going to fumble like that. Just be happy being yourself. I know it doesn't work. You know what I mean? I know it doesn't work, but you're coming in here to these spaces and you're trying to teach American black women to go for yours and be a boss bitch and all that shit. You setting these motherfuckers up for failure because your African man doesn't even find you appealing himself. You know what I mean? So you're jumping on this culture and you fucking everything up. But meanwhile, the non-black woman, the Asian bitch that got some black swag to her, she's fucking rocking and rolling. She's not in the forums with y'all complaining about none of this shit. Think about that. Because whatever she gets from your culture, it's going to work for her. But what if you take from her, you're going backwards. It's like you're stealing shit from her, but she took it from you. So that's why it never looks good. Like, non-black women get their style from you, period. So if the African woman is fucking you up and she's not happy with her her cultured look, her traditional look, she's trying to look American. So she comes to Atlanta looking like the gay transsexual, or she gonna like the black hip hop sister, and now it's getting more confusing because she's not American. So now she's jumping on the bandwagon. All these black men ain't shit. No, it's not that they not shit. It's that niggas is into non-black foreign bitches. Y'all gotta get that through your head. So to appeal to them, it's better for you as a black woman to challenge yourself and be all that you've been all these years. Now, I'm not going to give you the secret to that, but I'm just going to tell you, you're doing it wrong. You're duplicating who's duplicating you. That looks crazy because it's going to look like you're trying to look like them. Asian bitch can rock pink hair, go get a tan, and rock some nice little, ghetto sneakers with a whatever top and a pair of leggings and beat his shit. And put a bonnet on her fucking head. Or walk out the house in pajamas and a pair of Yeezy slippers. She can do that. You can't do that. You don't believe me? Let her go outside and see who's going to get more play. Let that Dominican bitch walk outside with rollers in her hair and a fucking hair bonnet and a short crop top with a pair of pajama pants and some fucking slides. You are there. They call you a hot mess. Because you're doing that because you know that's what he likes. But he likes that on her. Yeah, that's some ghetto shit that they took from you, but it works better on her. So you got to do the shit that looks better on you that they can't duplicate. Well, Nate, should we put our hair in locks? Niggas don't like black sisters in locks. Only a few women could pull that off. That's not a thing that a lot of sisters can do. A lot of niggas don't like that. But the bright good news is the white man loves everything that you got. Everything that the black man doesn't find appealing in you, a white man will. That's the good thing, but you don't want that. So if you're African and you try to look like a little American black woman, or you're American black woman and you want to get jiggy with it because you see how these filthy non-black bitches do, so you want to add that in there, it's not going to work for you with that nigga. I'm not. You're going to come a dime a dozen that way. You're going to have to go an extreme blink route and it'll work. I'm not going to tell you the route because then you got to pay me. But you go on this route, it will work. It's not going to work that route. Everybody's pinning the tail on a donkey with you because they're taking your shit and it looks better on them. It just does. They can't come out looking like a hot mess. You are a hot mess by default because you're not supposed to come out like that. Even though they got it from you, even though they dress like a boy and got a pair of shorts on, Jordans on and shit, she can pull that shit off. She can pull it off. When you got natural beauty, it ain't gonna work. See, over there, that's exotic land to him. That's foreign land. She could do anything. She could be ratchet. She could speak loud. She could be a nigga. She could have 10 fucking kids. You can't do that and pull off the same way she could do. You got 7 babies, daddies. That's just as bad as having 1 kid. She got 7 babies, daddies. They stand in line and fucking marry her. Facts. Big difference. Ratchet doesn't work on you when it works on them. When you're ratchet, you're just ratchet. Ill, nasty bitch. You know, ratchet. You just gonna deal with your environment. When she's ratchet shit, Usher goes and marries her and tries to make her into a fucking lady. Y'all can't see what's happening in that concert. Why he ain't grabbed the black African princess? He ain't gonna grab her. That's not his thing. Y'all support him any fucking way. Even though she handed his balls to his fucking ass, you should be happy how she played him. She exposed his fucking raggedy ass and then said it, then called it black, then called it pretty privilege. Are you confident enough as a brown woman to believe that? Black women, or you black men, are you confident enough to know that you could satisfy a woman instead of just fucking thinking about your house and cars, you dumb fuck? Y'all niggas better get it together because y'all looking bad out here. For real, I gave off the time when she really got into me. Then had braids after. I'm telling you, I seen this little ratchet white girl in my neighborhood. She had braids in her hair. She had some little shorts on, little young bitch. Jordans, big old fucking black woman ass. They're gonna be all on that. But when she black, she's just a fat bitch. It's the difference. She could be right next to a woman that has the same identical thing, right? Same look. And they call her a fat, nasty bitch. Look at her. Who won her nasty ass? The white one, they give her a pass. Matter of fact, she ain't fat. She just got a fat ass. See the difference? So they taking your shit. Y'all got to switch your game up badly. Just stop it. Stop going to the forums and meeting other women that y'all think y'all got the same. Y'all come from the same boat. That's competition, nigga. You don't want to be in a room full of black female millionaires, nigga. That's crazy. You want to be in a forum, be in there with a whole bunch of white millionaires. At least you could be the motherfucking black one in there. You the black millionaire, they all fucking rich. Then the white man says, well, God damn it, there's no competition. She's the only one here. Now you're exclusive. But you going into a room and everybody got the same fucked up situation? Come on. I remember when Essence Festival was a festival. It was about love, classy, black. But the white woman's on that shit now. She goes there. They just had this thing I put up on my Facebook today about Brooklyn with all the block parties. It used to be a nigga thing. Now the white people are doing that shit. They jumping in and half of the fucking people in the block party is white. It's not a bad thing. I'm just, you know what I mean? It's bad for you because now you have more competition. Because you got the black woman with a big ass and you got a white woman with a big ass. Like, come on. She's going to be put on a pedestal like that. Instantly. So why not be the black woman and be in an environment that's not black and you be that chick? Concentrate on those shits. That's where you need to be. You know what I mean? That's how the fashion industry treats you. A dark-skinned woman in a black neighborhood doing a fashion show, she ain't worth shit. Let her go over there to that fucking white fashion world. In Paris, they put on a pedestal. I'd rather that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real goddamn. Black man, get it together. Eat your blink, drink your blink. Do lots of this, do lots of that. I ain't gonna tell you. You know? You start satisfying pussy, you approach a woman differently. You're gonna want to protect her. You ain't gonna want no accountability and what you bringing to the table. That's little dick shit. When you got a little dick, you want women to come with accountability. I don't want no fucking accountability. I just want the pussy. And black women, I'm gonna say this again. Stop trusting motherfucking other black women. Stop it. That's your competition because they just as fucked up as you. They suffering out here. You know, we all know we suffering. I'm a black man, and most of the black man suffering as a whole because she's shit. So if you're dealing with us, you're suffering. So how the fuck y'all getting the forum together and everybody's all fucked up? What happens when one of y'all come off with a good nigga? You gonna come back to your neighborhood and we gonna do a big fucking thing and show women how to get a husband like mine? Get the fuck out of here. You fuck around and lose your husband. You can't expose that, darling. Okay? You think Beyonce wasn't watching Rihanna's ass on that fucking stage? Yeah, bitch. I know what y'all had. Keep your distance. You know what I mean? And she's Beyonce. She has to, because she knows at the end of the day, this ugly motherfucker is still a commodity. Still my husband. It's just a woman's nature. Of course she's going to watch. You know, if they got on stage and he started kissing and sucking her neck, she's not going to sit there and watch. You think their daughters ain't watching knowing that they had a history? Of course. Daughter's going to cringe every time somebody comes near her father. That's her father. It's different now. It's not like when they were babies. Now they grown women now. It's like Blue's watching this saying, don't get too fucking close to my dad. He is married to my mother. You know what I mean? That's how it is. You can ask Ish. Shout out to everybody, man. I love you all. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Class is dismissed. Peace.